Welcome to Nursing Matters by the RN Network, the podcast where we dive into the latest news, trends, and career guidance for nurses. Each episode brings you insightful interviews and discussions with key leaders in healthcare, exploring the issues that matter most to nursing professionals today. From navigating your career to understanding the changes shaping the nursing landscape, Nursing Matters is here to keep you informed and inspired. Are you looking to advance your career with a leading healthcare system? Look no further than Phoebe Putney Health System, located in beautiful Southwest Georgia. I don't know about you, but with winter right around the corner, the possibility of relocating to a warmer climate sounds fantastic. Phoebe is the largest healthcare provider in the region, offering a dynamic environment where you can grow your skills, explore new specialties, and make a real impact on patient care. From critical care and ER to their level 3 NICU, Phoebe offers a variety of opportunities for nurses at every stage of their career. Ready to join a cutting-edge team with a close-knit family feel? Now's your chance. Head on over to the RN Network job board to explore Phoebe's latest nursing openings and apply today. Go to jobs.rnnet.org and click on Phoebe's logo. Don't miss out on this opportunity to make your mark in a thriving healthcare community. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Nursing Matters, the podcast where we break down the latest in healthcare news and what it means for the nursing community. I'm your host, Christina Archer, and today we've got some fascinating stories lined up, from a deep dive into cardiovascular disease to a creative way one hospital is working to bring more nurses on board. Grab a coffee, sit back, and let's get into it. Let's kick things off with some heavy-hitting news from MedCity News. Cardiovascular disease, or CVD, is still the number one killer globally, even with all the medical advancements we've seen in recent years. It's responsible for nearly 1 in 3 deaths every year. So that's pretty staggering when you think about it. What's even more eye-opening is that 80% of these cases are preventable with the right lifestyle changes and early intervention. That's a huge opportunity for healthcare to make a real difference. Now, the article calls for more focus on prevention, especially in low-income communities where people might not have access to the care they need. And this is where nurses are key players, educating patients, helping them manage their conditions, and catching issues early before they become life-threatening. Preventative care is all about those little conversations that happen during checkups. Something as simple as advising someone to monitor their blood pressure regularly or cut back on sodium can go a long way in preventing heart attacks or strokes. The article also brings up an important point about younger patients. Cardiovascular disease isn't just for older folks anymore. More and more young adults are showing signs of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other risk factors. This is a wake-up call for the healthcare system to push for earlier screenings and better awareness among younger patients. The big takeaway here is that while the healthcare industry is focused on new tech and treatments, we can't lose sight of the basics. Sometimes the best treatment is prevention, and healthcare providers, especially nurses, are crucial in making that happen. All right, let's switch gears a bit and talk about something that doesn't get a lot of attention, but affects more people than you might think: tonsil stones. Ever heard of them? So tonsil stones, or tonsilloliths, are small calcified bits that form in the crevices of your tonsils. According to an article from Harvard Health, these little guys can cause bad breath and discomfort, and while they're usually harmless, they can be a real pain, literally. The article explains that tonsil stones are often caused by a buildup of bacteria, dead cells, and mucus. Yum, right? Ugh. While most people can manage them with good oral hygiene, sometimes they need a little extra help, like from a dentist or ENT specialist. The good news? They're generally not dangerous, but they can be pretty uncomfortable. So why should we care? Well, it turns out that a lot of people have tonsil stones and don't even know it. They might think it's just bad breath or a little throat irritation, but addressing the issue can make them feel a whole lot better. It's one of those conditions that may not seem like a big deal until it is. The real takeaway here, whether you're a nurse or just someone looking to stay healthy, it's always good to remind people that oral hygiene isn't just about clean teeth. It's about an impact to your overall health and comfort. Nurses, are you ready to expand your professional network, build meaningful relationships, and engage with fellow nurses from all over? Join the RN Network online community on LinkedIn. It's the perfect place to connect, share experiences, seek advice, and even post your own insights. Whether you're looking for career advice, job opportunities, or simply want to be a part of a supportive nursing community, the RN Network has you covered. Ready to join? It's easy. Visit rnnet.org/LinkedIn-groups to sign up and become part of a thriving community of nurses just like you. Again, that's rnnet.org/LinkedIn-groups. Don't miss out. Network, engage, and grow with the RN Network today. Now, here's a topic I think we can all relate to: negative thinking. An article from the Leadership Freaks blog talks about how self-defeating negativity can really mess with our productivity and well-being, especially in high-pressure jobs like those in healthcare. Let's face it, when you're constantly dealing with stress and juggling a million bazillion tasks, it's easy to fall into a negative mindset. The article suggests that negativity doesn't just affect your mood, it impacts your work, your relationships, and ultimately the care you can provide. One tip they offer is to focus on small wins. You know, those little victories throughout the day that remind you why you do what you do. Maybe you helped a patient in a meaningful way, or you handled a tough situation with grace. Focusing on those moments can help shift your mindset from negative to positive. This is especially important in healthcare and nursing, where burnout is a real concern. A positive outlook isn't just a nice to have, it's essential to your mental health and your ability to perform your job well. So the next time things start to feel overwhelming, try shifting your focus to what's going right rather than what's going wrong. It's amazing how that small change can make a big difference. Okay, this story is about recognition in healthcare, and it's always nice to see excellence rewarded. Healthgrades just released its list of top hospitals for specialty care, and these rankings are all about clinical outcomes, meaning these hospitals are really delivering when it comes to patient care in specific areas like cardiology, orthopedics, and neurology. For hospitals, this is a huge deal. Being recognized by Healthgrades for specialty care not only boosts their reputation, but also reassures patients that they're in good hands. And for the staff, including nurses, it's kind of a point of pride. Working at a top-ranked hospital means being a part of a team that's consistently delivering top-notch care. But here's where it gets interesting. These rankings are based on hard data, like patient outcomes, so it's not just about who has the fanciest tech or the biggest budget. It's about who's actually improving patients' health. So, if you're thinking about your next career move, it might be worth checking out which hospitals are being recognized for their excellence. After all, working at one of these hospitals could give you access to cutting-edge treatments and a supportive work environment where you can continue to grow professionally. So let's talk about some exciting news from Temple Health in Philadelphia. They've just announced a $40,000 plan to recruit more nurses. Yep, you heard that right. $40,000 in bonuses, tuition assistance, and relocation support to attract new talent. This plan is part of Temple's larger strategy to tackle the nursing shortage head-on. Hospitals everywhere are feeling the pinch with more demand for nurses than ever before. Temple's initiative is one way they're trying to not only bring in new nurses, but also make the profession more attractive over the long term. I mean, tuition assistance and relocation support, that's a pretty big deal, especially for new grads or nurses looking to advance their careers. It's also a sign that hospitals are starting to realize that if they want to keep and attract top talent, they'll need to invest in their workforce. And it's not just about paychecks. It's about creating a work environment where nurses feel valued and supported. So hats off to Temple Health for making this big move. Attention nurses, are you ready to take your career to the next level? Look no further than the RN Network, your ultimate online community and job board designed just for nurses. Whether you're searching for your next great opportunity, need career advice, or want to connect with fellow nurses, rnnet.org has you covered. From exclusive job listings to valuable resources like continuing education and professional development, we're here to support you at every step of your nursing journey. So why wait? Head on over to rnnet.org and join the RN Network today, because your next opportunity is just a click away. Last but not least, let's touch on a pretty important development in the world of AI in healthcare. Nurses at HCA Healthcare have successfully secured protections regarding the use of artificial intelligence. The concern, of course, was whether AI would be used to replace jobs, but the agreement they've reached ensures that AI will be used to assist, not to replace their nursing roles. So what does this mean in practice? AI can help streamline administrative tasks, things like scheduling, documentation, and even some initial patient assessments, but it won't take away from the critical hands-on work that nurses do. It's all about using technology to make the job easier, not eliminating the human element of care. With AI becoming more prevalent in healthcare, this is a total win for nurses everywhere. It shows that by speaking up and being involved in these conversations, healthcare professionals can influence how technology is implemented in the way that supports rather than undermines their roles. It'll be interesting to see how this continues to evolve as AI becomes even more integrated into everyday healthcare. Wow, phew, that was a lot of ground to cover today, but each of the stories is so important for healthcare professionals to stay informed about. Whether it's understanding how hospitals are excelling in specialty care, recognizing how new recruitment incentives are helping hospitals tackle the nursing shortage, or learning about how AI is being used responsibly in nursing. These are all trends that impact healthcare today and tomorrow. As we move forward, it's crucial to stay up to date on developments like these. Change is constant, and how we adapt, whether in terms of technology, patient care, or our own career paths, makes all the difference. I hope today's episode helped shine a light on some of the important shifts happening in the healthcare landscape now. Thanks so much for tuning into Nursing Matters. As always, be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this podcast with your colleagues if you found today's stories helpful or interesting. We'll be back soon with more news, trends, and stories that matter in nursing. Until next time, stay informed, stay connected, and keep making a difference.